no setting in stone. Money, I got the cash. Stop letting her eat candy. Stop letting her eat candy.
Birthday is Saturday. 6 days.
Okay, so. Okay. All right, I get it. Just like that's crazy. I'm gonna be mad when I end up growing up and looking like you. Yeah.
You look good. Starting your real life.
He look like she look like her. She look like him. At the wheel, she look like.
If you have your phone on you, go on Chris's page and share it.
What's his page name?
Chris the boss.
The boss is.
You sitting on it, Bambi.
Can someone call me?
Bambi's fine. Cause I do. Is this him?
Chris DA. Oh, here it is.
Yeah, cause how you gonna try?
Trapped in
Man,
this thick ass
fucking me
dress.
up with this dress.
Oh, we like. Oh.
Next time the dress. Fairy godmother, prom this dress.
Yeah, I just made it personal. You should be open for everybody to share how.
I did.
Brandon says this gets more and more extravagant every time.
No, the second action.
What's good, Brandon? Okay, we ready? We ready? And what's today again? What's today's date?
The
23rd. The 23rd. Okay.
Cause we not from 63rd. I'm sorry. I'm like my bad.
Hello, world. Thank you for tuning in. Oh shit, we ain't here. Record up here first. Hold on. There we go. And we're back. Hello, world. Thank you for tuning in. Today is March 23rd, 2025, and we have much to discuss with Chris the Boss. It's your boy. Boss up, motherfuckers. Communication's a must. To a long-term success, that's the route that I trust. Allow we miss and come back to hit us till we sit and think about it. We got much to discuss. Yeah, communication's a must. To a long-term success, that's the route that I trust. Allow we miss and come back to hit us till we finally try to fix it. We got much to discuss.
Exactly. Thank you, Treasure.
And that's good. And we are back. Welcome back to the show. Much to discuss with Chris the Boss. This and every episode is sponsored by Flower of Life Dispensary, located on 1401 East Stewart Avenue. Make sure you come through, especially if you're new. We got something for you. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. every week. Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Happy hour, 20% off anything in the store. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with that happy hour. Monday through Friday, every week, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. But if you're still looking, if you miss happy hour, you're still looking for a discount. Hey, follow Much to Discuss. We got an upcoming M2D Sports Flynn Boss Stars basketball showcase. Damn, that's a mouthful. Let me say that again. M2D Sports Flynn Boss Stars basketball showcase. Purchase a ticket and get 20% off your next purchase at Flower of Life. Get with them. And then also over the weekends, we got buy one, get one Misfit Apes, $10 apes, buy one, get one of the Misfit product. We also, on the weekend, we got Cornhole Challenge. You can challenge a bud tender in cornhole and win an eighth. And you can also challenge one of our bud tenders in a game of rock, paper, scissors and win an eighth. We got all kind of ways you can get together over at Flower of Life. So check in with us. Check in with us. Open every day. Open every day. And make sure y'all, remember, get y'all tickets to the upcoming M2D Sports Flynn Boss Stars basketball showcase and get 20% discount on your next purchase of Flower of Life. And we are back with more. It is another 810 fashion show takeover presented by Adriana Lanice. She ain't got no mic. Oh, okay. Usually she have a mic over there on deck. Yeah, give it up to Adriana. And we are here to follow up some more on our recent our 810 New York Fashion Week experience. It was awesome for me. It was a time. It was a time. We go rotate around the room. You need some? We go rotate around the room and then share our experiences. For me, going to New York, it was something different this time. My second time in New York, but I had a lot of fun with the fashion show team. Yeah, I had a lot of fun. It was quite the experience the whole weekend. We went and put in work. Whole fashion show team made the cut. It was fun. It was fun. But we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. But first, we go work around the room, starting with Treasure.
That is what you are. I was gonna sing that.
As Alicia Keys said, concrete jungles where dreams are made of. There's nothing you can't do. New York was a time with the girls from the bus from the moment we loaded onto the bus to our random road trip, seminars, sing-alongs, to our tea times, to us getting ready for the indie fashion show, casting call, everything from the top to the bottom was amazing. It was such good vibes. It was such fun times. On the runway, off the runway, in our bedrooms, to on the streets of New York. It was just where dreams are made of. And there was nothing we couldn't do walking around on them streets. Check out our pictures, y'all. Check out our pictures, check out our videos, check out our blogs, our magazines. Yes. It was the definite vibe.
Boss Baby shut it down, but 810 Models as a whole shut the whole city down, and I cannot wait until we go back because it's gonna be up way even more. Like what?
Yeah, we definitely coming back for more.
Very much so.
It was so much fun. I'm Alex, 810 model. I want to live there. Like tomorrow and yesterday. And I can't wait to go back, especially.
Hello. I'm Rihanna, A10 model. New York was honestly absolutely amazing. I had a blast in a glass. It was honestly just like really a genuine, real experience of like just being on the road as a model, like just trying to like make your way. It honestly, before we went on the trip, it reminded me of like what is it called? America's Next Top Model, yeah. With like Tyra Banks and like just like walking around, being a model, like going to your casting calls. But it was honestly, it was better than like an imagination, and it was just the right experience for what I needed. Definitely can't wait to go back though, for sure. For sure.
Hello, guys. I'm Bambi Cole, 810 model. Again, I just cannot say enough about the experience I had in New York. The people were amazing. The show was amazing. The culture is amazing. Everything from the beginning to end was very memorable for me and the other models. And I absolutely cannot wait until we go back to experience Fall Fashion Show in New York.
I'm K-Bay. I'm still soaking it all in when it comes to New York, you know. But it was amazing. The experience was amazing. Like Treasure said, from the bus ride all the way there, you know, the whole time, it was amazing. Being able to network with different people and, you know, people from all over the world, because they had people from everywhere there. So it was an experience that I'm still trying to soak in, because I'm like, I went to New York, like I'm that girl. Yeah. But yeah, for sure. It was amazing.
Yo, what's going on? It's the Alpha host, the Alpha Drew. New York was everything I wanted it to be. From the moment we left, I said, I want pictures of Spider-Man. And I got those pictures of Spider-Man.
You definitely
So, even working at the show, I got to do security at the door. You know what I'm saying? That was pretty fun for me to do. What nobody got in without their ticket. You hear me? Nobody.
Nobody.
Shit. double, triple check. No, but the and with the background that I have, like I didn't know that this was something that I even wanted to be a part of until I was in it, until I was like there for real. Because I don't like say 810 fashion shows is the only fashion experience that I have. So now seeing something different, I'm like, oh wow, people do know this is wow, this is okay. I see something here, and I saw a lot of things that I seen that I like for myself that I want to network into. You know what I'm saying, and tap into. So I can't wait to go back. I really can't.
And just to add to that, being in New York, it made me realize like what we doing here in Flint is like beyond amazing. Like we really doing something big with the 810 fashion shows. Like looking at what they got going on in New York versus looking at what we got going on here, we like, yeah, we doing that. Like
That's
for
how
sure.
I felt too. I agree.
We doing it.
I agree. I felt like walking into it, like, oh shit, I'm prepared for this already.
No, literally, like I didn't even have to prep for real. Like we do this on the regular.
No,
Activated.
that made us official. Like, yeah, we really came like, oh my gosh.
Team
We
for
literally,
real.
we all came ready. We all came trained and ready. Like,
Oh, these.
with the New York Fashion Week badge on it. Yeah.
I'm ready for
I'm
that.
Jayla
Atlanta.
Clemens, A10 model. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to the New York show, but next time I will be going because I just popped out with a baby.
Yes, September got your name. Right.
Congratulations to you. Congratulations.
Our little model
But
baby.
I'm back into it like I never left, and I'm gladly, I thank God and everything above for Adriana and the team that I have behind me because I never thought I could have a sisterhood or friendship like I have now with the girls that I have. And I'm glad that I have them, but I can't wait to go and experience the experience that everybody had in New York because, clock it. I've seen everybody doing a big one. I'm so proud of everybody that's in the magazines. I love to see everybody. I can't wait to see our faces on billboards. That's the goal at the end of the day. To see our faces, every single face of an A10 model on a billboard. Even if we're driving down the highway, I will stop and do a TikTok. I'm like, I know her. Look at her doing her big one. Can't wait to make it to New York or wherever I make it to. I definitely am grateful for Adriana because she definitely takes us further than where we can go. Give her flowers. I definitely give Chris his flowers for doing his podcast. And I am grateful and give every flower to every girl that's sitting here and every girl that's not here that's a A10 model because they do their big one. Every time they step out on that runway, wherever runway it is. Clock it up for them. And as soon as mine can walk, she will be an A10 model.
Say it again. Say it again.
She will be an A10 model. Soon as she can walk. Goo goo gaga.
So tell us real quick, like from the outside looking in on our experience with the recent New York trip. What are you most looking forward to with the New York experience for your experience?
The connections I can make because I love where I'm at, but I want to go further. I want to start doing more. I love doing shows at home, but I want to do more shows out further. I want to do shows overseas. I want to have my passport and people be trying to book me in Hawaii. That's where I'm trying to be at. Or I want my baby to be like, oh, mom, when she get older, like how they do the TikToks, like my mom said she was breaking hearts back then. I want to be that mom that's on magazines overseas. I'm in magazines around here, but I want to be in magazines where overseas, man, African American man that's in Africa or Hawaiian or wherever they is, Asian persuasion.
Yeah.
I want them to be like, oh my gosh, she's from America. And then,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah. It's
That's
gonna
the
happen.
goal.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Adriana then threw us the alley oop for all kind of connections with that fashion show plug. I ain't gonna hold you up. You gonna love it. You gonna love it. Speaking of which, from based off of you all experiences, how has this trip benefited you moving forward? You feel like?
Um, for me personally, everybody's been speaking on connections. New York was an amazing opportunity to connect with the most randomest people. Like from the after party to the actual show behind the stage. Like we got to get coached by a choreographer of Janet Jackson. He was spitting so many gems, so many useful tips for us in this industry and in life, period. So it was just such a monumental time and just really good advice from somebody who you would have never even met if you was not in that room at that time. Um, Connecting with a lot of different models, photographers, other people who are doing work in Dallas, who are doing work in LA, like just all around the country, all around the world, people who have been out of the country for modeling. Like I think New York was definitely a time where you can see how you can start with a mustard seed and it just blooms and blossoms into something so spectacular. And going by yourself is something different, but having the support of a team, of the support of a coach, from a manager who is really like see something great in you, like it just opens the door. So for me personally, it's just connected me with a lot of different opportunities that I would have never thought that I would have been able to get if it wasn't for A10 shows. Like it's just it's beyond me, and so I just can't really wait to see. But definitely networking, connections, like where you can see yourself in your future time just with one opportunity, one experience. So
I would say connections, networking, and for me too, though, working in a different show, because most of the shows I've done are the A10 shows. So it's definitely nice to do a very different show, especially in New York, see how that goes, how it plays out, and how I'm supposed to play in it too.
I would definitely say since the New York show, probably like the one thing that really stood out to me or like that really like blew my mind was the fact that we were like on or in a magazine, and then the fact that it's like just randomly sitting in a coffee shop, like anybody can just pick it up and like look at it. Like I feel like that's so dope to me because like imagine you out at a coffee shop just picking up a random magazine and being like, oh, she looks good, or oh, this is a dope outfit. So I think that that's like really inspiring and like very like eye opening to just, I mean, you just had to be in the room. You had to be in the room. You had to believe in yourself. You had to bring up the people in the room with you. I mean, you just had to be at a certain frequency to be in the room to just be able to experience that. And some people are like, oh, well, you think of modeling, you think of like, I don't know, like Victoria, but it's like it doesn't matter. You somewhere, you putting your face out there. You're like, what's the word? Like you're just being expressive. Just I don't know how to explain it. Yeah, like the exposure. Yeah, like just the exposure is just like in it of itself. So it's really a blessing, to be honest. It's just a blessing.
Okay, so for me, I'm extremely grateful for the exposure. I think it opened a lot of doors for me as far as being able to build and prepare a portfolio for future job opportunities. Um, for me specifically, which I don't even speak much about but with me being of, trans preference, I just think that this has made so many more opportunities for me, especially considering that not many people get the opportunity to go and model at a New York Fashion Week. People, fight tooth and nail for these shows. So just being able to pave the way for my community just means a lot to me. So I'll be happy to be able to pave the way for others, and it's always already set open opportunities for me. I was asked to actually speak as a guest speaker and speak on my trans experience uh, through an LGBT group. So the opportunities are definitely beginning to come around for me, and I'm excited to see where everything takes me.
I would say it definitely lit a fire under my ass for sure. Like I already knew like we was all unstoppable, but it was just like once you check certain things off your, list, it's like, damn, I really am unstoppable for real. Like if I can do here, I can do anywhere for real.
Yeah.
So it was just that fire that got lit, ain't no stopping now. Like I'm going, you know. But yeah,
I felt that shit too. Yeah, Drew.
It's fine. I'm sitting in the back. I watched The Door. No, but I still had a wonderful experience from my side of things because in my experience of watching that door, I greeted each person that came in, shook their hand, asked them how they was doing, took them to their seat. So by the time we was getting the show rolling, like people were stopping me, dapping me up, saying, you know what I'm saying, hey, dude, smooth, like, you know what I'm saying, he helped us out, you know what I mean, like building connections that way. Ran into a cat that's related to some folks back here in Flint from, you know what I'm saying, because of having conversations with people, just making sure that I was putting myself out there because I didn't get to walk the runway with you guys, but I was still out there. So I wanted to make sure I was putting my foot somewhere and just trying to network the best of my abilities for what I can bring to the table. And then they brought me interns. I don't know why they did that. They was like, hey, here's your interns. Yep, just tell them what to do. And nobody even told me what to do. Wait a minute, what do you mean? Okay, here's what we're gonna do, guys. I just made some stuff up and ended up having a great door working system with 3 interns, and that I had no idea. It worked out. It worked out beautifully. So what you got something to say? No, okay. But so in terms of that, I can't wait to go back and just see what kind of things stem from that to see what else I can get my hands in this pot.
Yeah. What type of feedback have you received about your New York experience from people just watching in on your stories, your social media, like people who've been watching your New York experience? What type of feedback have you received since you returned?
Very, very positive. Like to be all the way real with it, people put my price up for me. I didn't even do it. They upped my price. So that was kind of cool. They was like, dude, you charge this much, right here you go. I do now.
Exactly.
I do now. So you know what I'm saying? And then with just I'm very grateful. It's just about, you know what I'm saying, God's timing, right place, right time. And I'm trying to do my best to show that I want this, and it's working out for me on my side of the, you know, my side of things, while I watch each and every single one of y'all flourish on your side of things, like how hard you guys working, the work that y'all put in, and then walking in New York Fashion Week, like that's a big deal. And then while I was there, I learned how much of a big deal that actually was because I didn't know. like people were so nervous, and I'm in my mind, I'm like, bro, we do this all the time. We're like, what's the problem? This is one of the that's why y'all. But everybody held their nerves. Everybody held it down. Like I was by the door watching everybody come down that line. Game face on. Everybody smiled at me one time.
Man,
locked in.
Carrying ladders and shit.
So let me tell y'all about the big red ladder.
I heard Chris held the door.
Yeah, Chris held the door, and Chris asked me questions. The ladder, I don't know how far y'all can see behind us, but the ladder was taller than how high that's sitting up, right? So I'm walking through, and I'm trying to get past doors and stuff, and then Chris like, I got a question for you. Do you think my phone looks better over there or over there? And I'm like, bro, if you don't move, what you doing? I was so tired of carrying that thing. Just because I can't lift heavy stuff doesn't mean I want to hold it forever to answer questions. It's not how that works. But no, I still had a great time. That's another reason why to keep yourself in shape, because you never know when something random needs to be lifted. And for some reason, even though there's a 6'7" powerhouse standing next to you, who they gonna pick to do it by yourself. And it's a good thing that I'm strong enough to do it. So.
They knew of your alpha strength.
They just knew. It was like, hey, go move this ladder for us. Sure. Deshaun's not standing right there, but sure. Okay.
and they knew I was there for spiritual guidance.
And you know what? I didn't drop it, so it worked. Thank you.
We gonna keep the party going. So,
you got something to say? Yeah. This is my daughter, Princess Ari. Say hi, Ari.
Hi.
And that's it.
What type of feedback have you received since returning from the New York Fashion Week experience?
I've received a lot of positive feedback, a lot of support. A lot of people asking how can they do the same thing. So yeah, it's been all good things, all good things.
Yeah, definitely, definitely.
I thought I spoke already.
Oh, that was a different question. What type of feedback have you received since returning from your 810 Takes New York Fashion Week experience?
All very, very positive. I've been talking to it about it with my coworkers. My coworkers, they still can't believe that I actually model. So, but you're in there working hard. You don't got time to be pretty. So, but yeah, so they're taking it kind of at a shock, and they're like, that's so cool, and you got to keep me posted on your next show and things like that. Yeah, everyone has been like open arms, very receptive. I even like again, like I said, I've had someone reach out to me um to do a guest speaker to take a guest speaker opportunity since I returned. So I'm extremely excited to do that and yeah, elevate my career to the next level. My portfolio is looking real nice. Everybody left New
Hey,
York with a real nice portfolio. So I'm happy. I'm
that's
happy. My reception was top tier from
I love
everyone.
it.
I'm gonna have to go with same. It was very, very positive. Same thing with the coworkers. Like they knew before I left. When I came back, they're like, "Let me see pictures," or "I
Literally
seen you
wanted
on
all the tea. Like,
Facebook."
let me see.
I like all the tea. Like, yeah. So they were definitely very excited. I do have one friend who makes clothes, and she's been trying to get into one of the shows for a minute. I've been like, "Go to this page, look at this, and let me know." But she's just like, she makes bomb clothes, but she's just not in the headspace. She just don't have time. It'd be a lot for her. But
She need that
regardless,
810 push.
yeah, yeah, exactly. But yeah, so it's been very good, very good. I just went to the bank the other day, and my dad's like super acquainted with the tellers there, and I became acquainted too because it's my dad. And I go in, and she's like, "You were just in New York, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, how'd you know that?" And she was like, "Yeah, you were just modeling. You were on the runway or whatever." She's like, "Yeah, your dad was just up here, and he told me about it." And I don't know her from a can of paint, but she's super sweet every time I go in. And she was so excited for me. She's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, like have so much fun. Like you're doing it big." Like she was just really nice about it. So that was like really like but if she would have seen it online or something and been like, "Oh, I seen you," that would have been crazy. But even still, my dad being a word of mouth is like even crazier. Like, so
Yeah,
because she's just a random person, like, and she could have been somebody who could have been plugged in with somebody and been like, you know what I'm saying, just been waiting for me to come in. Like, you just never know how it plays out. That's why you just got to be in the rooms. You got to be in the rooms.
Yeah,
exactly. I agree. I agree. Be in the right rooms.
stay ready.
Telling you.
Stay ready. You ain't got to get ready. Keep yourself in the
Amen.
right
I'm
places.
telling you.
Alex.
It was very good, especially with the coworkers and everything. Actually, some of them helped me get ready today. Thank you. But it's just like people ask me to if I model, and it feels good. And like one thing I will make sure to do is I always send them to Adriana's page. I can always let them know that you can always start the A10Models, Adriana Lenny's.
LaBelle work.
Yeah.
But no, it's been good. All my coworkers talk about it. They always ask me, especially with today. I was a little stressed with working, and especially my family too, my parents' friends.
That's what's up.
Um, same as what everybody else is saying. Like people, I'll be walking around my school's campus, and they were like, "Hey, you just went to New York. I seen you." I'm like, "Yeah, like we follow each other." Like it's just so many random people. Definitely friends, family. Like it's like something you kind of hold dear in you, and you're like, yeah, like I accomplished this, but other people are like, wow, this is such a huge accomplishment. Like you should be so proud. I'm like, I am so proud, but like it's just so many different people talking, asking, pictures, even indie fashion, like just working with them. And I just became a brand ambassador for them as well. So that was something that was really cool to be like now networking more with the show that I just walked for. So it just opens up like a lot of just different opportunities. But everybody asks all the time, like, how was it? Or they'll be like, oh yeah, you was just walking in Miss New York. And I'm like, yeah, like I think more people would be hyped for you than like you are for yourself, which may sound a little crazy, but it's like everybody is proud. Everybody is so happy for us. And like everybody say, I point everybody to Adriana. Like you want something done, go to Miss Girl because she gonna put it in you. She gonna have faith in you, and like just the sky's the limit. So
heavy on the whole deer and like piggybacking off of what K-Bay said, like of just being like it doesn't really hit because it kind of hasn't. It was just like I was there, it was cool.
yeah.
I had fun. I walked. I looked cute. Like, but other people are like, "Oh my gosh!" Like they couldn't even fathom doing something like that, and it's just like, "Oh, it's just what I do."
I
Which
still
is like,
can't.
yeah.
Like I cried the day I got home. Like I cried. It was a joyful, tearful
Yeah.
moment from beginning to end. It was so just.
You want to know what like really put the cherry on top for me though? Like I was going through all the pictures of like y'all, and I'm like, oh, there they go, boom, there they go, boom, there they. Hold on, wait, that's me. It's pictures of me in here. Wait a second.
Me
I
in the
was in on
magazine.
it.
I was like, wait a second, they got pictures of me in here.
No, me
That
in the
was pretty
magazine.
cool.
I'm like, hold on, that's me on the runway
A
under
magazine
texts. Is this a
That
summary?
was pretty cool.
a magazine is crazy. Like
No, it's insane.
my
Like,
family, literally my family. I think Zaya had posted it all on Facebook, and like I hadn't even seen it. And my family sent it in our group chat and was like, "Oh, my baby girl's in a magazine," and I'm like, "What?"
y'all, I don't be on
A
Facebook.
magazine is
Nothing.
wild. Like I can't wait to order my copy.
I'm about to
I think
I'm about to
like-
order mine, and I'm about to put it on my little
Shout out to
coffee
Zaya.
table in the living room.
Yeah, so
and
people
have
could
it
just
flipped to
randomly
that
pick it
page.
up, you know, and thumb.
No,
to
it's
it.
gonna be flipped to that page. They're gonna know exactly.
No.
They're gonna know exactly what's in the
And they gonna see
magazine.
the little
I'm taking
footnote.
12 copies to a doctor's office. Drop them off.
Yeah, just start dropping them off randomly. You know what?
In case you
Matter of
didn't
fact,
know.
matter of fact, yeah, I like that idea. Actually, everybody round up about 5, 6, order them. Let's just go around town, drop them
Dentist
off.
offices, doctors.
If you just so happen to be
practice.
going out of town, please take it with you.
You know,
Drop
the
it
beauty-
off.
The beauty supply stores before any type of advertisement. You should just post it up on the little what are them things called the things.
The
Bulletin
the
board.
book stand.
Bulletin board.
Yeah.
Like,
I said a book
see
stand.
you know what? You know what you meant. I knew what you meant. We was there. We was there. Yeah.
No, yeah, New York was just
It was a vibe.
Concrete jungle, wet dreams are made.
Literally played that song as we were pulling up, like seeing the New York skyline.
No, seeing
Yes.
that,
That
seeing
was
that.
a moment. I was like, wait, like
I
we're
think that was
really
the first time I
here.
cried.
Yes, I was
Pulling
like,
into New York.
It was
I was
so
like,
many tears on that trip. Like
I think what's so sentimental about that too is like, unless you've been to New York, it's like, okay, New York skyline, okay, but I'm in New York and I'm here on business.
The
But if you've never
skyline
been
was
to New York
crazy.
and you're doing something like that, it's like a 10-time like overload of like, okay, like you
It
know what I'm
was
saying? Like, you don't
sensory
even know
overload
what
for
to feel.
sure.
Like you in a new city, you doing this. Like imagine if we was in a new like we was moving to this new city and we was really putting ourselves out there and just going to casting call. Like that would
We'd
just
probably
really
still be going right now.
I probably would have only made it to one on that damn subway system because we got lost.
I never even made it on the subway. I'm so sad, but I'm going when it go back in September. My mission is the
Facts.
subway.
Facts.
we literally
Facts. The
like
subway facts.
we went
Yeah,
to,
definitely got to.
we went to Bloomingdale's and like we took the same way back and like we were on the hotel was on like 42nd Street. We ended up on like 26th. And I was like, we took the same route. Like, what happened?
But we still made it back in
We
time
did.
because you know why? God is good.
Amen.
All the
All the
time.
All
time.
the time.
He gonna do that.
And all the time, what? God is good.
we had we had to be back and loaded up on the bus in like 10 minutes. That's when they said, okay, we loading at 2. We were at 26th Street at 1:45. We were like, okay, we gotta hustle.
We still didn't leave until 8 p.m.
True. Like we were asking random people in the subway, like, how do we get
We
back
had a
here?
good old time.
Shout out to the shorties who literally walked us to the subway station.
Shout out to you because we did not know where it was going, and we were downtown Times Square.
Shout out to the shorty at the comedy club who was selling the tickets out on the street. We love you. We miss you.
Did y'all go to the show?
We never went.
Yeah, because I still got the tickets at home. I was about to say, I know y'all didn't make it without me.
You said they valid for each night. What? No.
I still got the copies of the tickets at home. Do you hear me?
That's all about that. The tickets we bought.
I still got the copies of the comedy tickets. That was me that had them. We never went. I'm evil about it.
We had a long.
Well, she got her money and she got her tip. She got a tip from everybody. I gave her $20. She gave her $20.
Man, okay. She got down like James Brown.
She came up.
She was cool though.
Yeah, she was real cool.
That was like our 5th time seeing her.
She
though.
followed us.
Thing.
I'm convinced she stalked us around Times Square.
That's why I gave her the 20. She earned it.
She earned it at that point.
Yep.
She was just as friendly and greeted us. She was just so clever with her words.
I hope the comedy show was packed out.
I was like, oh my! I felt so comfortable with her. Here, take my money.
And she was a hugger. She made sure she gave all of us a hug.
Yeah.
That was dope. What was some of the wildest things y'all experienced?
No, so the wildest thing for me. Hold up! Wait a minute. You could bring it back. Is the lady who was going crazy rapping like this girl? She was all in the camera. She was heavy on it. Like
we need the vlog. What's going on?
She had these two little pigtails, and if y'all follow us in our footage, and y'all go back and y'all look at the clip of the lady with the 2 Mickey Mouse ponytails. Baby,
she was like,
she was like, yeah, I got shot 6 times, and I'm smart. I went to school. I was like, oh my god, she's just.
I was just like, heard you.
She was the vibe. Like she was literally the essence of what I imagined New York to be. Yeah. Like even though we were so busy with the show and all of that we didn't get to really experience the culture that much. The small bits and pieces of the culture that we did get to experience were phenomenal. Like the people were amazing. I can't get enough of the people. Like I had so much fun there.
Me and Chris had a ball. We went out one night and we seen the little people flipping in the streets and stuff. It was dope.
Oh yeah,
they had a little crowd. That would have been fun. They was flipping into. It was a nice.
That would have been fun. I wish we could have caught. What do you call it? Good Morning America. That's on my bucket list for next time if we can get there.
That next time.
Yeah, I want to go to see that.
No,
for sure.
we would have been deep in Good Morning America, live. We would have been more awake than the anchors.
Yeah.
One more time though, shout out to Times Square Grill because their food and service was phenomenal. The best mimosas ever.
They took a picture.
I didn't make that one, but
we did.
I'm sure it was great.
You didn't come?
No, I was with my brother. Shout out to Darren. I love you so much, Darren. Miss you.
Because we went to Times Square Diner 2 days in a row.
Yes. I think I went there a total of 3 times before we left.
Yeah, we went before the show.
Me and this one girl who's not here, I can't remember her name. And we went back the next day and it was delicious.
Yeah, we went for
loved it.
We went for a team brunch before the show. And then again the next day before we left. I almost forgot about the flips. That build up was crazy. That first night with all the flips. They was bringing the kids in there, bringing random people from the crowd. Nice. It was crazy. Yeah, that was fun.
They did have some really good food.
They did.
The food was amazing. The mimosas were even better. The mimosas were like.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I forgot about the
toast.
This is somewhat of a crazy moment, but it's crazy in like a good way and like a oh my god, like we had went out the night before and we was out until like 5 o'clock in the morning. And I'm just laying in the bed, y'all just gone, y'all sleep.
Just ready to sleep.
Sleep slumped. And I wake up, it's like 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. And I wake up and Adriana and Bambi and Kay and all these people just coming into the room with flowers. And I'm like,
Yeah. Get your
I'm
flowers,
like,
girl,
I'm like,
because you
hold on.
earned them.
Everybody earned them, but it was just like I was gone.
So that was the last time I cried before we left New York.
And I was like, wait, flowers? Like, wait, we really getting our flowers for this trip? Like, we took some really good pictures.
I woke up boohooing. You hear me on the TV?
Lulu!
Let's talk about how Adriana with the flowers, it was almost like second nature. She was like, oh, I don't even know what we stopped for, but she was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna go get the flowers for the models. Like, it was just like, yeah, like, yeah, we forgot paper towels for the kitchen, so yeah.
Go get some flowers.
But little do y'all know, we immediately went as soon as we got our flowers, and we got Adriana some flowers. Yeah, and them flowers was not cheap.
That's what I said. She got all the bouquets.
It was what, 125. Look, she still got the bouquet. Look, I literally just threw my flowers out the other day, but I had to keep one with a little bit of the garnish to go with it. Like, I couldn't throw them all away.
I'm
but
surprised those are still alive. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. My grandmother took mine. I literally put them in a vase when I got home and never seen them. I said, y'all, where them flowers go? Because they weren't. Love y'all.
No, mine are still in the living room, actually in a nice vase. They are dead. I will admit it, but they're still there.
Yeah, it was so hard to part with them, but I did keep one. I had to keep a souvenir, because I can't remember the last time somebody gave me flowers.
Let's scrapbook for like the trips that we go on. Yeah. Like, I will buy a really nice scrapbook. Everybody save like receipts.
I'm
like
down.
An interactive
I love
one.
to build
like,
memories.
That would be so cute. Yeah. I still have mine.
Yeah, see, when I asked Shaw about a Metro card.
Especially in the middle of the street. I was like,
with the flowers? Yes, that $8.
I like that one. I like that one.
When we all held our flowers and took the picture in the middle of the street. And then we was lined up against that. This was before we faked like we was leaving, but we really went to go have fun before we left. We packed up the van and everything.
Yeah, because I had met y'all in David Buster's and we was
okay. Yeah, for
I know. I was so sad looking at them.
Oh my god.
Cute.
I feel so loved.
Hey, I know. Look, I know somebody's good with Photoshop. Let's go ahead and figure that out.
Hey.
Insert me.
And go ahead and add her in
I'll
there.
figure out how to like crouch down. Hey, Morgan. Get into it, and then
said Rihanna ain't missed a damn thing.
I ain't missing that.
You gotta look.
We were all there.
You'll see her.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you. No.
Lulu left Saturday.
Let's give a moment of silence for Lulu. Bambi. The home?
What?
You sound like you powered down.
I just felt so sad in the moment. Like, poor Lulu. Like, he was just getting his life started and it was just nipped out in the blink of an eye.
He was a he?
Huh? Yes, his real name is Lorenzo.
If you know,
I named him.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
No.
If you know,
another crazy moment was when we was getting
paparazzi.
But when we was walking downtown Times Square, and the man, like, you know how everybody in New York, they want to take your picture or they want to get you on like the little 360 thing. This man, like, he kept following us and he was like, let's take your picture. So we was taking group pictures. He took some bomb pictures though. Like, he had his pictures when we was walking. He gave us a little video, but then he was like, all right. It's he said some price. I was like, no. It wasn't that. It wasn't that. He put the tax on that hole. I was like $100. But then Morgan got with him and it was a good little thing. The man, when we went to Popeyes, that man.
He's tried
that
it.
Man. Yeah, that man. Shout out to you though.
You gotta watch the New Yorkers, honey.
You gotta watch
because they will rob you out of your house and home if you let them. Mhm.
I do love the little stands.
That's what the girl that sold us them comedy tickets tried to do, but we was just like, now go on, take this, go on and get.
Go on about your merry way. Go on about your merry way.
No, let's talk about like a serendipity. Like that's serendipity, like a synchronized moment that was had when we were on the subway. It was me, Treasure,
I don't know. I
Bethany,
wasn't there.
Alex, and we were on the subway. I think we were getting lost or something.
For sure.
We were getting lost or something. Right. And so then, yeah, so we were getting lost and we had asked the guy, like, hey, can you help us? Da, da, da. And so he's like, you guys are trying to go here? Well, you got to go here. But before he even told us where we were supposed to go, he stopped and he was like, whoa, are you guys models?
Literally.
And first of all, it was so like,
Dun, dun,
I'm like,
dun.
what? Like, first of all, how'd you know?
Like us?
How'd you know?
But to be clear, we
What
were
gave it
looking
away?
some-
Like, what gave it? But like, it was just kind of like,
true.
okay, like we're here doing something so regular, yet we're still here in this place, like being in our element and having this random guy when we're trying to get directions and literally just like pretty much like call us out of our name is kind of like, okay, like yeah, we supposed to be here doing what we need to do and continuing to what we need to do. Yeah,
we were meant for New York.
yeah.
Don't know about
It
y'all,
was-
but like in a
we
few
were
little
like
3-4
magnets.
years,
We were like
grown,
magnets.
Literally. It was just it was like the city brought us in. Like as soon as we literally rode into the city, like everything was just like so surreal.
It was the skyline for me.
Yes,
the
like-
skyline was just, it went on for days like a mountain range.
Yeah.
And it was at that point when I was like, we're here.
We're here.
We really here. Like it's
Now that New York City traffic, that ain't no joke. Parking that bus to get off the bus before we got into the castle car, I was like,
it was driving into the side of a mountain to get into the city for me.
I
thought we was going into the Batman cave. Like, you have now entered Metropolis.
Gotham City.
Get out.
Y'all funny.
Very much giving Gotham City. That's exactly how it felt riding into New York.
Them stairs. Like I was trying
Were
not to say
aggravating.
Nothing,
They were so.
No, let's forget it. Let's forget.
it was like 8 flights. Yes.
Let's forget about them stairs, baby.
It was
It
like
made me
8
appreciate
flights
the
up, like
lighthouse
12
stairs. I tell you that. I'm like,
Okay, it definitely gave you a new appreciation for those lighthouse stairs.
It's about
Okay.
equivalent. I came up. I came up the stairs
and they
today,
was
y'all.
Them stairs was steep.
That's because you ain't been back in a minute.
I haven't. I missed it.
And the snow. Like we were chilling.
No.
We had a
It did
whole
get chilly
overnight
out of
blizzard.
nowhere.
Okay.
At about 7 o'clock. Full.
The
Like,
craziest.
Full little 2 feet. I said feet, not inches, baby. Feet.
Feet, yes.
It did snow.
We was at that after party, turned up and walked home in snow. You hear me?
Boots were literally in the snow. Literally. No, the craziest moment for me was
My
walking
toes
in
was so
that.
numb.
No, that's what I'm saying. The craziest moment for me was walking in that. Like, I don't even know how I'm here today. I was genuinely catching hypothermia.
Yes,
like, if
baby.
I did not get into a building at the time that I did, like, I wouldn't be holding this mic today, y'all. I promise y'all. Like,
my dogs
I
was
had
fighting
I had
for
a
their
plate
life.
of pizza. I was literally holding it like this. Like, I could not hold it. It was so cold.
Yeah, I fought for my life in that snow. It was treacherous.
Trying to be cute, like.
Yeah,
Oh
but we
my
was
God.
ain't no trying. We did, and we was very much. We ate that very much. You know, but the price we paid for it, I mean, I guess it was worth it.
Was never
It was worth
turtlenecking it up
You
at
know,
all.
we
It was
definitely showed up, showed out, and you know, we worked it.
Yeah,
We
and we'll be
worked out.
back. We'll be back. Honestly, we really turned it out at the end. To be honest, they knew Detroit was in the building.
They ain't know what to do
They
with
knew.
us.
Until they played that music.
Flint.
and
They
you
do-
saw
Flint,
everybody
yeah.
jumping, twisting.
I'm not. I don't even know who said that.
I don't know.
Who said what?
I don't even know.
I can't remember.
Yeah,
I can't
it's
remember.
some weird stuff going on.
But-
Stuff falling. Stuff falling.
Yeah, you know it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They knew we was there.
No, they was rapping like word for word, bar for bar, and I was like, "How y'all know about this?" Because I for sure can't rap a Flint song. I mean, not a Flint song, but a New York song like that, except for Cardi. Except for Cardi. B.
That's about it. Yeah.
That's about it.
When you brung up waking up to the flowers, my experience, my point of view was like I was waking up around the same time you did, like just before you did. My experience was like, damn, let me hurry up because they about to go to the after party.
Oh, I remember that, baby. You woke up confused. You was so confused when you woke up. You woke up like, what's today? I'm like, the next day, baby.
I missed the party.
I'm still thinking like, okay,
Party was over like 8 hours ago.
Because like knowing me, I'm thinking like I'd have nodded off like way too long. Let me hurry up and see where they at. I'm calling Adriana, calling Drew.
On the way back.
Nobody answering. And then Adriana walks in with all these flowers. I'm like, we taking flowers to the after party? Like, what is going on? I'm like trying to process everything. Like, oh my damn, I missed everything.
The party was over for a good 5 hours already.
About a good 2-3 times. He was knocked out on the bed, just real cuddled up with his pillow.
Look comfortable. You hear me?
And I thought I was gonna disturb. I was on the phone talking loud. We was taking shots. It was everything, and I was like, Chris is not. Drew was not for a good about 5-6 hours too. Like the first night,
Drew was
the first night. As soon as we got there, I told everybody. I said, "I'm tired," and I said, "I'm taking this shower and let me know when we about to. Let me know when we finna go outside."
Can we talk about the shower though?
Nope. Oh yeah. Let me. Yeah. Hold on.
Said, matter of fact,
yeah, because it happened to me. I'm who it happened to. So I go in the shower. I got turn everything on. I come back out, grab my stuff, go back in the shower. I get in the shower. Well, I'm talking about like I put one pump of soap on the towel, and then all of a sudden, now imagine I'm the one it's happening to. Y'all jumped. Just imagine what it looked like for me in the shower while it was happening. Naked.
You fell.
I
literally thought
I
you
ducked.
fell. I was like, what the heck?
I ducked. I didn't know what to do. I ducked. And then all my natural instincts kicked in. I said, "Oh no!"
Nothing in the shower that can make that noise.
And listen, and the thing,
soap tray fell or something. I was like,
no. And here go the thing though. Like the most interesting part about it is, as soon as it happened, right? As soon as it happened, like it made the shower feel so much better. Like it doing that made the shower feel good.
Maybe it was the pipes creaking. Maybe it was the pipes creaking.
Just had to power up real quick.
It's all right. Like, was like, you all right in there? Yeah, I am.
You switched to
Go get your shower.
And it made it work for all of us. That janitor came in. He was like, "Oh, your shower's not working." No, it's working. It's just making sounds.
Yeah, ours was working
and
too.
I was asleep
wasn't
for all of that.
I was like,
as soon as I got out the shower, I went to sleep. I woke up and Kay was laying on the other bed doing like this, scrolling on her phone. And I was like, so y'all left 8? No, we not left yet. She was like, no, we didn't leave yet. Did y'all leave? She said, yeah, we just came back. I said, oh, see now. See, how long was I asleep? She was like 3 hours.
The whole time.
Oh God. Well, let's go outside. And then we went outside and had a little good time. We had a good time when we went outside when I finally got to participate.
that bus ride though, that bus ride will take you out. Like you could sleep on the bus real comfortably, but all of us just in them 16 seats. I think it was more like
good old Sprinter van.
Yeah.
I know you did, because there was plenty space on that driver's seat. I had fun though.
It was a great time.
Period.
No, I was comfortable. I don't know about y'all. I got me a nice little window seat, had my little pillow, my little cover.
Window seat. I'm always get a window.
2 bags.
Well, I stay
car
most
plane
of the time.
I'm always get a window.
iPad, phone.
Yeah, I slept the whole time. So
you did. Can we just say that Bambi sleeps like she looks like a doll right now, but Bambi sleeps like an angel. Like it's so like peaceful and like you would think that it's just like
versus me.
Like
I was
Sleeping
scared to sleep on the bus low key because I'm like, they might think that somebody like there's a bear in here hibernating for the winter. With the snoring, I don't know if anybody heard the snoring. I don't know if that ever happened, but
oh, good.
Good. good.
But
That's
like,
good. I never asked that. I always ask that in a big group. Did I snore? Okay.
I ain't
Yeah.
hear nothing. Know about y'all?
I
I ain't hear
don't know.
nothing.
Sometimes it can be bad, y'all.
I was asleep.
I think everything was good besides trying to piece together that puzzle, to use the dresser drawers. That was a puzzle. But but New York was beautiful. Looking forward to the next time we take that trip. I'm sure we got more stories to share from our first New York experience. That's what we have an 810 model takeover for. But for now, what are you all looking forward to and expecting for the Atlanta trip?
I think I'm actually now that I've experienced auditioning for that particular brand's show. I feel like I'll be prepared next time. I have a complete routine that I'm used to for the shows that I do. And, now I'll be able to come out of my shell a little bit and be ready to experience something different. So I'm ready. I expect it to be first and foremost warmer, a lot warmer.
It will be.
And a completely different vibe. Like, it's Atlanta. So I don't know what to expect, but I just know it's going to be a time had. The memories that are going to be built are going to be phenomenal. The venue where we're staying is, well, I don't, well, where we're staying, the Airbnb is very much tea,
Real bad. Real bad.
That's what I'm looking forward to, probably the Airbnb, most. But yeah, like Atlanta is going to be everything. I know it's going to be, like I said, it's going to be warm. So to me, it's already going to be a step up from New York, because I'm a summer baby. So it'll also be the month of my birthday. Can't wait. Party, in Atlanta. I'm excited though. I can't wait.
I feel like I'm expecting. Actually, I'm not expecting anything. I'm not expecting anything, but I am excited to just be in the setting, just being in the environment. Because when I did start modeling, it was in a southern part of Georgia. It wasn't in Atlanta per se. So, I mean, even when I was in New York, I seen a ex childhood friend's sister. Like, it was from Georgia, literally from Atlanta. So it was just crazy how the really crossed. But so I'm actually just kind of like wondering, who am I gonna see next? Like, whether I know them, whether I don't know them, whether it's like a friend of a friend, but it's still in the net. Like, like I'm just excited to just network really in my city and really like, because I've never really modeled in Atlanta. Like, I've done it in my college town, was doing that, having a blast, so yeah, it'll be different. It'll be the norm, but it'll be different. So I'm excited. Yeah, like almost literally like a full circle. Like, and the fact that I'm coming there from my hometown where I didn't even know that I'd even be doing this. So yeah, it'll be dope. I'm excited.
Y'all pray that I can go to Atlanta. Just pray that I can go. But I wouldn't be expecting anything but a great time, a grand time, a ball. Like, Atlanta is the home of everything in itself: hair, fashion, food. I'll be looking forward to the food. I'll be looking forward to the connections. I'll be looking forward. I think most of all is just spending time with everybody. Like, I think that's what I really value most. New York was a group trip. This will be an even bigger group trip. So just connecting with everybody, sharing our love for modeling and for fashion, and just doing what we love to do and supporting everybody. and just a ball, a real good ball. So yeah.
Heavy on the food too. I'm taking y'all to Mangoes on Edgewood. We finna get some good Jamaican food. I hope everybody's prepared. Yeah.
I want some fufu.
I'm excited to just go. I've never been to Atlanta. So, never.
Alex.
Newbies.
So, I want to just experience Atlanta and experience modeling Atlanta. And I'm very excited to walk for Indie Fashion again for a casting. I really am excited for that. That was so much fun.
Hey. Well, personally, I would just say, networking like everybody else said. Because I know personally, a lot of times when I do shows, I'm kind of to myself. So just putting myself out there a little bit more, getting to meet new people, more, opportunities and things like that. I've been to Atlanta a couple times, so I love it down there. And like they said, the food for sure, it's gonna hit.
Yeah.
I never been. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Whatever is needed of me, to be real. No, like, cause I play whatever position you tell me to do, I can do it. I can do it. So if they tell me to go out, I'm gonna go do it. If they tell me to watch the door, I'm gonna go do it.
If they tell you to pick up a ladder,
I'm gonna do it.
You gonna do that.
Cause I can do it. Whatever needs to be done, I can do it. So I'm just excited to see whatever role they have me stepped into, so I can do it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Swiss Army knife. That's what I called them in New York.
Swiss Army knife.
Swiss
Army
For real,
knife.
for real. I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of you do y'all motherfucking thing when we get to the ATL. That's what I'm looking forward to. Hell yeah, that. Shout out to the 810 Fashion Show team. Looking forward to the 810 take the ATL.
Shout out to Adri for taking us to the A. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Shout out to getting us to the
One
A.
time
okay?
for the one
Praise
time.
Rihanna.
Shout out to Adriana Lanise with the lovely Adriana like to give a word leading into voice. So she's looking forward to A10 takes ATL with the A10 Fashion Show team, just like the rest of us. We appreciate you all tuning in. May 25th is the upcoming 810 Spring Fashion Show 2025. I hope y'all ready. Y'all ready?
Fourth annual. Emphasis on fourth annual 810 Spring Fashion Show.
Number four. You see the vibes, the whole aura is matching. Spring 2025 810 Fashion Show presented by Adriana Lanise. Y'all be there. Beat us there. For real.
Beat us there. Don't meet us there. Beat us there.
Or
You won't never beat Alpha Drew there. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. The Alpha host you will never beat anywhere. You gonna come early and see me there moving chairs already.
Ladders, chairs, doors.
Beat everybody
Drew's
else there.
got
Meet
it.
And the fourth annual Spring Fashion Show will be at the Farmers Market, May 25th.
Ooh.
Make sure y'all be there. Farmers Market, downtown Flint.
Farmers Market
this time around.
Farmers Market.
And,
May 25th.
May 25th. Do we have a start time?
That's my granny birthday.
May 25th. Y'all set y'all calendars just for that. 810 Spring Fashion Show 2025 presented by Adriana Lanise, hosted by the Alpha Drew. You'll see the rest of your 810 models there. I am Chris the Boss. We have much to discuss. Thank you for tuning in.
Bye.
1, 2, 3, team. Once again, we'd like to thank you for tuning in. Follow our guests. Find the link in the description. Please comment down below. Leave your honest thoughts. Let me know if you like it just like Chris the Boss. It's a vibe. Topics expanded worldwide. Tap the bell. Hit subscribe. You'll be notified. On the journey, close your eyes. Create your own ride. Much to discuss. The rest is on us. Hope you enjoyed the show. Soon we'll be back for more. Hope you enjoyed the show. Pretty soon we'll be back for more. Be fair, take care. Less stress, stay blessed.